Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. We are here for Saturday Night Rumble number 81. That means we've done this 81 Saturdays over the last 7 years. We're very excited to be here tonight, as we are every night. We've got a great night of racing ahead of us. We're going to have Madison. We're going to have the Kieran race, which is the motor pulling around the racers. That's to get them ready for our next big two-day, the E-Accelerator race, which will be February 20th and 21st. But before we get there, we got to get through tonight. So we want to start out by thanking our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. We want to give a shout out to AAA, who has been a generous sponsor of our youth program. And we'll get to some other very generous people over the course of the evening. As we get this thing going, I'm going to introduce you to the guy that's going to tell you about everything that's going to be happening out here, and that is the best bike race announcer on the planet, John Hughes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome here in downtown Detroit. We got another great night of racing. This is Saturday Night Rumble number 81. That's 81 Saturday Night Rumbles we've done out here since we've opened up the Lexus Velodrome. We're going to start off the night with our young juniors. These juniors get all this programming for free. That's what we do here. Under 18 is no charge. We got 4 kids up to the line right now. Up front, we got Gavin McPherson. Next up, that's Marcelo Vasquez Gonzalez. Then we have, is that Cooper Hess? Is that right? No, that's Hudson, right? Hudson Colleen. And then at the back, Logan Harper. Is that right? I can't see the numbers. Well,
get up there, Brandon. Let's go. Get your bike.
Let's go, Brandon. He's over there talking to all of his fans. Forgot that he's got a bike race to do. You gotta be in the bike race to have fans there. Brandon running to get his bike. And we'll get underway. We got a big night of racing tonight. Our normal elimination races will be happening. The scratch races that we call the chase race. But we got something new. Well, not new, but something new this season. We'll be doing some Kieran racing, getting warmed up for the Accelerator race, our 2-day race coming up in February. And here comes Brandon Peoples up to the line. So I think that's Cooper Hess there in the green helmet in the back. Is that right? Someone's parents? I don't know. Shout out to Michael from Howe's Bayou. Best place to eat food in Ferndale, right there, Howe's Bayou. If you want to ride early in the morning and freeze everything off, George Burroughs is down here. He'll take you for a ride, 5 a.m., freezing cold. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, juniors, we got it sorted out. This is your 1 mile, 10 lap chase race. If you guys are all together when you come around, single bell to start the race. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, we're rolling. Here we go. First race of the night. These are our young juniors. So a little bit of information about the Lexus Velodrome. It is a 166-meter track. That is a 1/10 of a mile. That distance is measured at the black line. We call that the pole line. Racers riding down low at the black line. That's the shortest distance. The velodrome is 15 degrees, banking in the straightaways, 50 degrees in the turns. If you want to see something sweet, come up to the Skyway, walk around the top of the track. You can watch these races from the turns, looking straight down at these racers as our young juniors hitting speeds of up to 30 miles an hour. We'll see our A field out here hitting speeds of 40+ miles an hour. Cooper now rolling it out. Brandon out of the saddle, chasing down McPherson. Gavin McPherson on Hess's wheels. Hess starts to pull away at the blue line. 8 to go. 8 to go for these juniors. Hess pulls up. Now McPherson to the front. Now Brandon Peoples Jr. on the front. Peoples picking up the pace, makes some noise. Brandon Peoples out there working hard. Instead of going up, he goes down. Different tactic, but hey, whatever works for you. Keep it going, Brandon. Keep it going. There we go. Brandon Peoples. He got on the front for a minute. That's all that matters. Gavin McPherson back to the front. 6 to go, riders. That's 1,000 meters to go. 1,000 meters to go in this first race of the night. Oh, I think I see the Walker family coming in. Brandon about to jump back in at the back of the pack, I think. Talking strategy with Coach Joaquin over there as Marcelo starts stringing it out. Marcelo really picking it up. McPherson trying to sit on that wheel. They're going to see 4 to go at the line. Now, if you haven't been to the Lexus Velodrome before, out front, another week, we have the best food truck in Detroit, K-Dubs out front. I got the chicken shawarma bowl. Bro, it's bomb. You got to go get one. So good. It's even better the next day. I'm going to take mine home and have it tomorrow, although I rode my bike here, so I'm going to have to figure that out. Should have probably got the wrap. Here goes Hudson Colleen. Give it up for Brandon Peoples. There we go. Back on his bike, finishing out the race. Hudson Colleen makes a move. 2 to go, 2 to go. Gavin McPherson trying to chase him down. Colleen going off the front, McPherson on his wheel. They're going to hear the bell coming up, bell lap coming up, bell lap coming up. Hess making a move. Cooper Hess making a move from behind. Going way up high. Hudson Colleen now on the pedals all the way. Go, 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 go. All the way, Cooper, keep pushing it. Gavin McPherson trying to get over Hudson. Hudson trying to hold him off. All the way to the line, and it's going to go to Hudson Colleen. Gavin McPherson. Cooper Hess. Finish it out, Marcelo. All the way, Marcelo. Keep pedaling, Marcelo, all the way to the line. Hey, let's make some noise for these kids. Put your hands together. Come on. Marcelo Vasquez Gonzalez and Brandon Peoples Jr. Hudson to the start-finish line. Hudson to the start-finish line.
Hudson Colleen, what a great race. Congratulations. How'd that feel?
Good.
You got a cheering section over there. You want to say hello? How old are you?
9.
And what school do you go to?
Kurt.
What one?
Kurt.
Where's that at?
Melford.
All right, so 9 years old, you come out from Milford to train on this track. Let's hear it for Hudson Colleen. What a great job out there.
Kids out there working hard. The Lexus Velodrome is ran by the Detroit Fitness Foundation. We're a nonprofit. This whole facility costs no taxpayer money. Everything was paid for by an angel donor, along with our sponsors. That's why I want to thank Meade Lexus of Lakeside, Meade Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. Like I said earlier, all of our programming for 18 and under is completely free. We get them the bikes, we get them the gear, we coach them, we get them up on the track. And here is our A riders. We got a 30-lap, 3-mile chase race for our A riders. So let's go through this list. On the front there in the pink, that's Sam Young. Sitting in second, Martin Vecchio. Next up, Blake Beto. In the purple, Brian Blackwell. Then we have Mike Hartrick, Ben Piskowski, Craig's Coffee Zone, Craig Battori, 412 Peterborough. Next up, Timbo Slice, Tim Bober. Then we got Derek, Savage. Next up, Nick Lawton. Brian Jankowski sitting on the back, and down low, Doug Derdowski.
All right, riders. This is your 3-mile, 30-lap chase race. Again, if you're all together, when you come around, here's single bell to start the race. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, and here they roll. First A race of the night underway. Pretty decent-sized group. Pick it up, Doug. Start pedaling, Derdowski. Don't want to start at the back. 13 riders, 13 riders. Derdowski's going to have to start off chasing. So I was saying, pick it up. Hard to start off the back. Sam Young, not new to bike racing, newer to track riding. Did his first Pro 2-day last week. Or last 2-day, what was that, 2 weeks ago? We're back February, is it 13th and 14th? I don't know these race dates. I'm just here all the time. Coming up in a couple weeks, we have a Friday and Saturday race as Ben Piskowski overtakes that first place position. If you're at home watching on Facebook, let us know where you're watching from. Same with YouTube. You're watching on YouTube, pick your favorite rider. All right, so for this race, I think the winner of this race is going to be Craig Battori. All right, I'm rooting for Craig Battori. Where's he at in there? Battori, he's wearing a black jersey, I think. Is he out there? He's sitting there third to last, number 53. That's Battori. Pick your rider. Who do you think's going to win? Call them out. If they don't make it, go over to them afterwards and tell them how disappointed you are in their performance. That's what I'm going to do. If Craig doesn't win, I'm going to text him and let him know that I was rooting for him and he failed me as a friend and as a bike rider. Derek Savage now to the front. They're starting this one off pretty fast. Who's Howard's favorite rider? That's the real question. Who's Howard Walker's favorite rider? Blake Betto to the front. He shoulder checks, pulls up. Blackwell now to the front. Brian Blackwell from Indy. He's living in Detroit right now, here to train at the Lexus Velodrome over the winter. Keith Woodward, you need to pick favorites. You're supposed to pick favorites as the group dives up high. So these riders are riding down low, and they're riding the black line. That means they're picking up the pace. The lower you ride on the track, the shorter distance, therefore the faster. When you go up higher on the track, you actually slow down. So riding up at the blue line, these riders will pull up the track like Sam Young is right now, and he's slowing his pace down, letting the track slow him down. They're riding track bikes. So on track bikes, these are fixed gears. There's no brakes, there's no coasting. One single gear, so they have to keep pedaling all the time. The nice thing about that is you can actually control your speed from your pedals. So it's all about being efficient out here. The riders want to pull up, use the track to slow down, and now you watch in the back, Tim Bober's going to dive back down the track. Watch that purple jersey, dives right back onto the wheel of Craig Battori. Craig Battori, who I'm calling out for the win. Let's see if he can do it. 17 to go, 17 to go. Battori hasn't won a race in a while, so I think he's due. Hey, Craig Battori, you better win this race. He just looked at me. I don't think you know what I'm saying. I'm calling out Craig's Coffee. Craig's Coffee's got to win this race. As Ben Piskowski pulls off the front. Now Battori starts to wind it up a little bit, picking up that pace. Also, these riders sit in the line. While they're all sitting on a wheel, what you're doing is you're drafting off of the rider. Whoa. They're drafting off the rider in front of them. The rider in the front right now, Tim Bober, he's doing 30% more work than the riders on his wheel. The further back in the pack you go, the more of a draft you get. So Sam Young's sitting there in the pink jersey in that really aero position, trying to get as low as possible, trying to conserve energy. You're trying to conserve that energy for the final sprint. 12 to go, and we got the pace picking up. Sam Young going to the front, starting to wind it up. 11 to go at the line, 11 to go at the line. Less than a mile to go. Tim Bober pulls up. Whoa, 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 hold your line, hold your line, hold your line. Beto, you got a shoulder check. Blake Beto, you got a shoulder check, and there goes Martin Vecchio. See him doing the same thing, going down Werner, Martin Vecchio. Now, somebody that's really picked up this year, that's Brian Jankowski. Blackwell to the front. Brian Blackwell now overtaking that front position. 8 to go at the line. 8 to go at the line, racers. This group is starting to blow up. See if Piskowski can get back on. Do not overlap wheels, riders. Do not overlap wheels. 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go. B riders on your bikes. B riders on your bikes. Are they going to let Martin Vecchio roll off the front? 1,000 meters to go. Vecchio going, and here goes Bober. Tim Bober ain't going to let anybody roll off the front. It don't matter who you are. Tim Bober's going to try to chase you down. Want to give a shout out to Danny Summerhill. He got second place in Portugal at a C1 Madison race with Brendan Rim. Martin Vecchio on the front. 4 to go. 4 to go. Come on, Vittori. Vecchio sitting up. Now Bober making a move. 500 meters to go. 500 meters to go. Tim Bober making a move. Let's go, Vittori. Up and over, Vittori. 2 to go. And Jankowski's making a move. Tim Bober off the front. I don't think they're going to catch him. Tim Bober rolling away. Jankowski making a push. Overtaking Vecchio to the line. And it's going to go. Bober, Jankowski, Vecchio. Oh, Sam Young. Blake Beto. Boo to Craig Vittori. Boo. Mike Hartrick. Nick Lawton. Brian Blackwell, Ben Piskowski, and Derek Savage. All right, first race for our A riders. Tim Bober getting the W. Tim Bober got a new job this week, won a first race of the night. He's gonna miss the start line. Don't worry, Tim. We're not trying to be on time, Tim. We're on Tim's time. We're on Tim's time tonight. He wants to do a couple more laps. There's Tim Bober, winner of the first race of the night.
Nicely done, Mr. Bober. You got anything you want to say?
No, just happy Saturday, everybody.
Happy Saturday. Are you sure there's not anything you want to say to that announcer up there?
Man, I don't even hear him out there. I just, mute him.
He gets you going. All right, let's hear it for Tim Bober, winner of the Chase race.
All right, now we got our B field, 20-lap, 2-mile chase race. Had to take a break because I had to eat some of this K-dubs. And although eating a bunch of chicken shawarma about 45 minutes before your bike race isn't necessarily an idea that I would suggest everyone to do, but I do it on pretty much every Friday and Saturday night race, and it feels pretty good, so go for it. Here's Luke Cavender. Whoa, we got a whole crowd over here. All right, well, are we waiting on something or should I give up the names?
All right, riders. 2-mile, 20-lap chase race. All together when you come around, single bell to start the race. When I say riders ready, I'm going to have the bottom rail roll. And then when I say roll, the top rail rolls. Riders ready? Roll.
All right. Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go. Pedal. On the front there, we got Kevin McIntyre. Next up, Eric Buckhave. Following him, Drew Laird. Then we got Andrew Freckleton, Tom Yersak, Austin Rossetti, Sawyer Colleen, Everett Jankowski, Jordan Khalil Carriga, Cesar Tolentino. Gary Anger and Ziggy Lukasik. Gary and Ziggy racing out of Canada. Make the trip on a regular basis to work out. This is their first Saturday Night Rumble. First race on the track. Normal riders out at the Charles Club. Sorry, I don't know what I just said there. the Chicharo Club, which if you like bike racing, one of the most consistent places to train in the last, I don't know, 60 years. I think they built that place in like 1960 something. So, a long time. Been there for a hot minute. You gotta have a UCI license, which is a little more expensive, but it's worth it in the long run. Because you can do the Erie Street Race, which if you like bike racing, if you like watching bike racing, in the middle of summer, go over to Windsor, right in Little Italy there in Windsor. They got a bunch of pizza places, a bunch of good food. Watch some bike racing on the street, drink some wine, chug a bunch of White Claw, and then drive back to the U.S. 14 to go. 14 to go. Make sure you stay under the legal limit. McIntyre on the front, trying to make him hurt. Buckhave chesting him down. Freckleton on the wheel. Buckhave pulls up. Now Freckleton to the front. Let's go, Jordan. You got to get up there now. 3 riders getting stuck off the back. You got to close that gap now. Get up there, Cesar. Get up there, Cesar. Go up and over, Ziggy. Up and over. Group slowing down a little bit. Now's the time to close that gap. Two rolling off the front. McIntyre and Freckleton. Oh, look at that. Howard's watching him go by. Freckleton pulls up. Don't overlap wheels, riders. Yurcik closing down the gap. Is this Tom Yurcik's first race here? I know it's not. He's been riding here a bunch. I don't know if it's his first race. Austin, also Austin's first race out here. Austin Rossetti closing down that big gap. He's back on it. Go up and over, Gary. Up and over, Gary. We got 5 off the front with 8 to go. Make sure you're shoulder checking, riders. Rossetti pulls up. Sawyer Colleen. Able to close down that gap. They're sitting up. Let's see if Dan Anger and Eric Buckhave can check back on. Rossetti chasing down Yurcik on the front. McIntyre setting that tempo. And Yurcik opening up a gap there. 5 to go. 5 laps to go. First race for these B riders. Now, being a B rider doesn't mean anything to do really with your skill level. It's really more your talent level. It's really more just how much time you have on the track. Obviously, some of these juniors, it is a little bit about strength level because they're still working on it. 500 meters to go. Freckleton winding it out. Austin trying to chase him down. Tom Yurcik going up and over. Lapped riders, stick. You got to go up and over. Down to the black line. All the way up and over, Freckleton. Here comes the bell. Freckleton fighting it out. All the way up and over. Hold your line, lapped riders. Hold your line. Whoa, it's getting sketchy out there. Freckleton trying to hold off. McIntyre, you can't go down low. What are you doing? Whoa, that is not safe. What is that? That's a horrible idea there. Andrew Freckleton getting the win. Eyes up. You have to go over. You cannot do that when you're catching the lap field. So I don't know if Rossetti got clean, but I believe it was Freckleton, McIntyre, although McIntyre, I don't know, maybe getting DQ'd. Yurcik, then Rossetti and Colleen. I'm not sure which one was because I was watching the race unfold. All right, sorry guys, I haven't been on this Facebook in a minute. Been watching on YouTube. John Walsh, what up, John Walsh, watching from Bend, Oregon. Dave McGrath, watching from Phoenix, Arizona. Bobby Phillips, watching from Baltimore. Bruce Freeberger, 10 Mile and Gratiot. Oh, Eric Vecchio says, it's because Tim took that rest week. That rest week is what Tim needed. Josh O'Neill also rooting on Tim. What's going on with that?
We need Andrew Freckleton up to the finish line. That was a photo finish. Up here, down there, and one in the middle. Nice work out there. How'd that feel?
Felt really nice. Thank you, everyone here. This has been great racing with the Lexus family.
Awesome. We're happy to have you here. Andrew Freckleton in a photo finish, winning. Is that your first win out here?
Second.
Second win. All right. Have a good one.
Freckleton, about to be a permanent in the A group. You win too many races out here, Freckleton. You're not going to be able to race the Bs anymore. You got to watch out. All right, now we have our C Riders up to the rail. C Riders, this is a, can't see the laps, but I'm guessing a 20-lap race. Kevin, can you see that? Is that 20 laps? No one can hear me. How can this microphone be so loud yet no one can hear me? I do not understand it. Adam Heisel's watching. Adam Heisel, you should get out. You got to work on that spin, bro. I don't think you spin enough. Like a true Wolverine racer, spinning to winning. Hey, Savage. Where's Savage at? Hey, Savage, how'd you like that introduction? All right, let's go through these riders. On the front, that's Tom DiGiulio. Next up, Julian Jankowski. Following him, John Kausnak. Then we got Ron Gaynor. What's up, Ron? Will Newey. Kristen Keys making the trip from Cleveland with the best bike name out there. Holly Adejumo. Then we got Felix Porter, and at the back, Gerald Walker.
All right, racers. All right, racers. All right, racers. This is your 2-mile, 20-lap chase race. If you guys are all together when you come around, here's single bell to start the race. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, and here they roll. Here we go. Let's get it together, riders. Get it together. We let all the riders get together. It's a neutral start, just like they do in the Daytona 500. All right, the race is underway. 20 to go. 20 to go. So again, we want to thank our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lex of Ann Arbor. Kosnak on the front, pulls up. Now Ron Gaynor overtaking that front position. Will Newey rolling off the front, or rolling to the front. Setting that tempo, Newey pulls up. Now Holly Adejumo. Tom DiGiulio now picking it up. Small gap opening up. 15 to go, 15 to go. Is that Mark Bolish? Look at this guy. Put the shots in my name, Mark. Tito's with a splash of ginger beer. Thank you very much. Shout out to the Venture Out Cycling Club down here watching the races. They come out here pretty often. Women's Cycling Club. So all of you could be racing right now. Next time, instead of watching the races, you can all race. Holly Adejumo at the front. She shoulder checks and pulls up. Felix Porter pulls through. Now Kristen Keys. 12 to go, riders. 12 laps to go. Tom DiGiulio rolling off the front. Ten to go, 10 to go. Eyes up, eyes up. Holly Adejumo making a move. A lot of time left, though. 8 to go. Will Newey and Julian Jankowski going with her. 3 off the front. Let's see if these 3 can work together. Get on that wheel, Holly. Chasing him down. Gerald Walker leading the chase. You got to pull, Julian. They sit up. Gerald Walker closing it down with Felix Porter. Adejumo making another move. 1,000 meters to go. Thousand meters to go. Adejumo back to the front. Walker pulls through. Gerald Walker. Gerald Walker has a 50-year-old son. A 50-year-old son. Let's go. Can Walker get on that wheel? Let's go, Gerald. Newey back to the front. He's going to see 4 to go. 4 to go at the line. Get up there, Holly. Let's go. Push it, Holly. All the way, Holly. Get up there. Go, 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 go. Holly Adejumo trying to chase him down. 500 meters to go. 500 meters to go. On the front, Julian Jankowski up top. Will Newey. Will Newey riding up at the blue line. Is Newey going to make a move with 2 to go? Will Newey ramping it up. He's got a whole cheering section here to go. Here goes Newey. Will Newey off the front. 2 to go. Here comes the bell. Can he stay away? Will Newey trying to stay away. Julian Jankowski on the pedals. 1 to go. 1 to go. 1 to go. Can Will Newey stay off the front? All the way through turn 2. Will Newey pushing it. All the way. Newey off the front. Jankowski trying to stay away. Felix Porter making a move over Walker. And it's going to be Newey. Jankowski, Porter, Walker, DiGiulio. Kosnick, Keys, hold your line, hold your line. Keys, Adejumo. All right, what a race there. That's the thing out here at the Lexus Velodrome. No matter the level of race, they're always fun. They're always fast. You only got to win by a tire. Although, Will won by quite a bit more than that.
Will
Give it up for
Newey.
Will
All right,
Newey.
next time. That's right. Will Newey, he said when he came in he felt fast tonight. I guess you did feel fast tonight.
I guess I did.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Banana and some coffee.
All right, and lunch, something kicked in.
Oh, lots of meat and bread.
Nice racing out there. That was kind of a mishmash.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody who helps run the velodrome.
All right, let's hear it for Will Newey. Boo Boo Records. Bobo? Boo Boo. What is that?
All right, so these races we got coming up now, these are the Kieran races. So a Kieran race is different than all the races that we're going to do tonight. Although I guess all of our races we do are kind of different. Way this works, we got our head official, Luke Cavender. You see he's on that e-bike right there. He's on an electric bike. That bike is going to set the tempo. So Cavender is going to roll around. This group's going to dive down and get on his wheel. Cavender's going to start the pace at 18 miles an hour. Each lap, he's going to get going faster. He's going to get him up to 31.5 miles an hour when the motor pulls off the track with 4 to go. And then it's the final 4 laps. These riders get to go all out. So for our first race here in our A's, we have Sam Young in the front. Are we going now, Luke? Riders ready? Roll, roll, get on that wheel, chase him down. Gotta go, gotta go. On the front, Sam Young. Nick Lawton in second, Brian Jankowski in third, Martin Vecchio in fourth, Tim Bober in fifth, and Craig Vittori at the back. So, the Kieran, the first few laps, you can see they're not going very fast. Right now it's all about positioning. They got to hold their position for the first lap, and now they're allowed to move up, move back, see where they want to be. Cavender's going to start picking up the pace. He's up to 22 miles an hour right now. Like I said, he's going to pull off the track at 31.5 and let them ramp it up from there. 26 miles an hour as he comes through turn 2. Six to Bogo, the motor comes off, they're up to 26 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour, 27 miles an hour coming through turn 2. Picking up the tempo each lap, it's gonna be 5 to go. They're at 28 miles an hour, 28 miles an hour, coming through up to 30 miles an hour, setting that tempo pace at 30 miles an hour. Pulling off at 50 kilometers an hour, they're at 30, 31.5, 31.5, motor's about to come off. And the motor's off the track. Here we go. The race is on. Sam Young at the front. Nick Lawton in second. Nick Lawton's got a big jump. Sam Young, can he motor away from these other riders? Going early, Jankowski wants to make a move. Jankowski out into the open air, trying to get over Lawton, trying to pin Lawton down. He knows Lawton's got a push on him. Two big guys shoulder to shoulder. Here we go. 2 to go, 2 to go, 2 to go, riders. Hold that line, hold that line. They're bumping elbows. Jankowski trying to hold him down. And here goes Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton pushing over the top. Nick Lawton, can he stay away? And here goes Vecchio. Vecchio out of nowhere. Martin Vecchio trying to chase down Nick Lawton. And it's going to go to Lawton, Vecchio, Young, Jankowski, Bomer, Vittori. All right, riders, up to the rail. Let's go. Second group of A riders up to the rail. Tell you what, I'm done putting my money on Craig Vittori.
It was a racer. You look just like a racer, I know. Nick Lawton for the win. It's been a while since we've done Kieran's out here. How'd that feel?
Felt good, yeah.
Came off of Sam.
Yeah, I knew Sam was strong, so I just had to sit on his wheel and hope there was something left at the end.
Great job out there by Nick Lawton, winner of the first Kieran out there, I think, this season. Good job, Nick.
Nick Lawton, always someone to watch out for the Kieran. Shout out to Ken Ward, watch from Louisville, Kentucky. Sean Adamski said he thought Sam was going to win. Wrong. All right, Cavender back on it. Remember, riders ready? On the whistle. Roll, roll, roll. Pedal. Everybody always hesitates. I don't get it every time. I don't know how many times I tell everybody, go as soon as the whistle blows, start pedaling. Always hesitates. All right, now they're back on. 20 miles an hour, 8 to go, 8 to go. Up to 22 miles an hour. Right now they're hitting the speed limit on a residential street. They're up to 25 miles an hour. 25 miles an hour through turn 2. 6 to go. The motor comes off in 2. Up to 27. 27 out of turn 4. 28 and a half miles an hour into turn 2, really ramping up that tempo. They're going to see 5 to go, up to 29 miles an hour, 29 miles an hour. Cavender's going to pull off this lap. They're at 30, 30.5, 31, 31 and a half miles an hour, 31 and a half miles an hour. Motor's about to come off. Here we go, 4 to go. Hartrick on the front. Beto making a move all the way from the back. It's a long time to go. Blackwell following with Beto. Piskowski pushing his way out, making Blackwell having to hesitate. Look at this. Blake Beto rolling way off the front. Can he stay away? He's going to still see 500 meters to go. 2 to go for Beto. Can he stay off the front? Blake Beto trying to hold off the group. Mike Hartrick chasing him down. Blake Beto, here comes the bell. Ben Piskowski with a big push. Can Beto stay away? Make some noise. Blake Beto grunting it out. Can he get it? Ben Piskowski chasing him down. Blackwell on the pedals all the way, and it's going to go. Beto, Piskowski, Blackwell, Savage, Hartrick. So they have velodromes all over Asia, Korea, Japan, throughout China, where Kieran Racing is openly bet on. They bet on these races. Dale Hughes, the designer of this track, has actually designed a few velodromes over there that have been turned into just training and racing facilities into straight up gambling on the Kieran, where they're doing over $1 million a day in gambling. So what up, MGM Casino? Come and sponsor us here at the Detroit Fitness Foundation. Let's start betting on these races. I feel like I'd be pretty good at it. But one piece of advice when you're betting on a race is don't pick Craig Vittori.
Blake Beto, you're back. How is that?
It was good. We'll see where the endurance is later tonight, but it felt okay.
We'll see how the rest of the night turns out. But you started out with a W, so all right. Let's hear for Blake Beto. We would have bet on him.
When he comes around, I'm going to swing it around and get him if he's going to get that shot.
All right. Here's our B, Kieran. Riders ready? Roll, 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 right on the wheel. Look at this. On the front, we got McIntyre, second Jankowski, third Rossetti, fourth Colleen, fifth Ziggy, and at the back, Drew Laird. 20 miles an hour. Slowly going to start picking up that pace. I'm picking Drew Laird in this one. Drew Laird in this one. .22 miles an hour up to 24 as they go into turn 4. 6 to go. Motor comes off in 2 laps. 27 miles an hour. They're at 27. Picking that tempo up. 28 miles an hour now. Up. 29 miles an hour coming through here. Up to 30 miles an hour. 30.5 now through turn 2, 31 miles an hour, up to 31.5 miles an hour. That 31.5 miles an hour. Motor's about to come off. Motor's about to come off. Here comes the race. All right, riders, 4 to go. 4 to go. Who's going to take this Kieran on the front? McIntyre setting that tempo. 3 to go. 500 meters. 500 meters. Sawyer Colleen starts ramping it up. 2 to go, riders, 2 to go. Kevin McIntyre winding it out. Here comes Drew Laird from the back. Can he chase him down? McIntyre opening up that gap. Rossetti trying to get up and over Jankowski. McIntyre now to the front. Rossetti chasing him down. Kevin McIntyre rolling off the front. All the way to the line. And it's going to go McIntyre, Rossetti, Colleen, Jankowski, Ziggy, and Drew Laird. So, is that the exact way they started? Pretty close. I think that's the exact, almost. Remember, we're back in 2 weeks for another Saturday Night Rumble, and then the week after that is our 2-day race. The accelerator race. We'll be doing a whole bunch of dirty racing. Drew Laird about to take out the co-announcer down there. Watch out. Uh-oh, Drew. Uh-oh.
All right, Kevin McIntyre. Nice job out there. Congratulations. Was that planned?
A little bit.
Oh, yeah, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
As in speed skating, we always do some winded up drills, and that's what it felt like.
Got it.
Build-ups. Just build-ups, yeah.
Just build-ups. Well, you're building up for the Madison later on and an elimination. You got a ways to go. All right. Let's hear for Kevin McIntyre.
All right, riders. Next up, Eric Buckhav, Gary Anger, Andrew Freckleton, Jordan Khalil Carriga, Tom Yursick, and Cesar Tolentino. All right. Riders ready? Roll, roll, roll. Look at that. Eric Buckhav did it right. Look at that, right on the wheel. That's how you do it. I don't know how many times I got to tell these bike racers what to do. The only one that's figured it out so far, Eric Buckhav. Give it up for Eric Buckhav. All right, they're up to 24 miles an hour coming through turn 4. .26 miles an hour. Mike Hartrick checking out that sweet Lexus over there. .26 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour. Bumping it up to 27 as we go through turn 2, 27 miles an hour. 27.5 up to 28 miles an hour, 28 miles an hour. Seeing it getting faster and faster. Now they're 28.5, 29, 29, 29.5, 29.5, 30, 35, up to 31 miles an hour, 31 miles an hour, 31 and a half. Luke Cavender's about to pull off at 31 and a half miles an hour. And here we go. The race is underway. Eric Buckhav winding up. Cesar Tolentino making a move early. He knows he doesn't want to be stuck all the way at the back. Gary Anger looking for a way out as Freckleton tried to push over the top. Tolentino on the wheel. Here we go, 3 to go, 3 to go. Freckleton pushing over the top. Gary Anger looking for a way out. Freckleton on the pedals. Andrew Freckleton won the first race of the night. Can he do it again? 2 to go, 2 to go. Freckleton off the front, but Anger's chasing him down. Here comes Jordan Khalil Kariga. Khalil Kariga with the big acceleration here. So is Tom Yersak all the way. Do not go under. 1 to go, 1 to go. Can Freckleton hold him off? Anger making a move all the way to the line. Freckleton, can he stay away? Anger chasing him down, and here comes Yersak. All the way, go, 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 go. Anger trying to get over the top of Freckleton. Freckleton trying to push it to the line. It's going to go. Freckleton, Anger, Kariga, Yersak, Tolentino, Buckhav. 2 races, 2 wins for Andrew Freckleton. I warned him about doing that in the B race. You win too many races, you get bumped up to the A's. And then you got a race with Tim Bober and Craig Vittori. Wah, wah. Tim Bober over there flexing. That's how he gets warmed up. He downs 2 hot dogs, flexes those biceps and sends it. Craig Vittori just rides Zwift until he runs out of coffee, and then I don't know what he does. Chases his dog around.
Andrew Freckleton, you got to come up here and complete your bouquet. I don't know. I didn't know if you had that. Did you know if you had that?
I wasn't sure.
They were hot on your tail. You had the young junior, Jordan Khalil Kariga, coming up strong, and then right behind you, the new guy.
All right.
You're out of breath? You got a lot more racing to go. Go recover. Let's hear it for Andrew Freckleton.
All right. Another Kieran coming up here. Then we're going to get into our elimination races. Shout out to Bruce Carlson. Bruce Carlson from somewhere in Maine, some small island. He's eating lobsters watching the bike races. Well, guess what, Bruce? I'm eating K-Dubs. And it's a food truck that's right in front of the bike races. It's the bomb. It's the best. Go to K-Dubs. Is that Joey Slugs? Uh-oh. Is that Joseph Irvington? All right. On the wheel, riders. Chase him down. On the front, Gerald Walker. Picking up that tempo. 8 to go, 8 to go. Gonna see 6 to go when they come around. Up to 28 miles an hour right now, 28 miles an hour. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hurry up and get to the bar before Joey Slugs does. There might not be anything left. They're at 30 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, 31, 31.5, 31.5. Cavender about to pull off the front of the track. And the race is on, leading him out, Gerald Walker. Remember, Gerald Walker has a 50-year-old son, so why aren't you out here and riding? Walker pulling away. Kristen Keys tight on the wheel. Kostic chasing down with Gaynor. 3 to go, 3 to go. Gerald Walker. Gerald Walker. Let's go. Make some noise for him. Put your hands together. Can Walker stay away? 2 to go, 2 to go. Bell on the next lap. Walker off the front. Kosnick and Keys chasing down. Here comes the bell. Gerald Walker off the front. Let's go, make some noise. Gerald Walker. Pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. Gerald Walker raced the Masters Nationals this year all the way to the finish line, and the winner's going to be Gerald Walker. Bruce Carlson, the #1 fan of the Gerald Walker fan club.
All right, Ron.
All right, give it up for Gerald Walker. He's been racing out here for 4 years, maybe 5.
Come on, let's hear for Gerald Walker all the way around. Go. What's his age, John?
What?
How old is Gerald? I know he's got a 50-year-old son.
That's
but...
all I know.
Okay. We'll ask him.
You don't ask an age.
No age. The
He's
ageless
ageless.
Gerald Walker.
Gerald Walker, getting faster every year.
Yeah. Well, that was spectacular. How'd it feel?
Great.
Oh, he's so soft. So you got a 50-year-old son, but how old are you?
68.
Woo! Now anybody sitting home just not paying attention, not getting out and doing anything, look what you can do when you're 68. He's a cool dude. Let's hear for Gerald Walker. Congratulations, Gerald. Have you won out here before?
My first one.
First win for Gerald.
I won the time trial in the state champion.
Oh, yeah, but this was real racing.
Yes.
Let's hear for Gerald Walker. Can you get going? Thank you. One of our favorites. Happy to see you win. Whoa. Woohoo.
All right. Will Newey back up there. Can he do it again? Joe turning that music up, getting Newey pumped. All right. Be ready. Be ready. Riders ready. Roll, 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 roll. Get after it. Hey, somebody kick Craig Vittori off those rollers. Buckhav, just kick his rear wheel real quick for me. Craig Vittori. I picked Craig Vittori to win the first race of the night, and he didn't. What's up with that? All right, Newey on the front. They're at 23 miles an hour coming through the backstretch. We got Will Newey, Julian Jankowski, Felix Porter, Tom DiGiulio, and Holly Adejumo. 27 miles an hour as they come through turn 3. 27 up to 28, 28 miles an hour. Keep on picking up that pace. 28 miles an hour, they're rolling through. 29 miles an hour up to 30 miles an hour. Motors coming off on the next lap. 30 miles an hour, they're at 31, 31.5, 31.5, 31.5, they're winding it out. Will Newey on the front, can he hold him off? He's gonna be the one creating the draft. Everyone's got to get up and over him. 4 to go, riders, the race is on. Will Newey now on the pedals. Let's see what happens here. Can the junior Julian Jankowski and Felix Porter hang on to that wheel? 3 to go, 500 meters to go, 500 meters to go. Will Newey still winding it out. Can he stay away? Can he hold them off? Newey's got a fan club here tonight. He's got to show off for him. Can he win both races? 2 to go. 2 to go. Bell in the next lap. Bell on the next lap. Will Newey gritting his teeth. He's got to work for it. 1 to go, 1 to go. Here comes the move. Felix Porter trying to get over the top. Felix Porter racing down. Jankowski on the pedals. Will Newey, can he hold him off? Julian Jankowski pushing his way out. It's going to go. Newey, Jankowski, Porter. DeJulio at a Jubo. Will Newey, 2 races, 2 wins. I'm going to say, hey, Will, did you fix that seat angle? I'm thinking that's where all the success tonight is coming from.
No, I only dropped him off at like 28.
Will Newey, again, you really did have nothing good to eat, but a great kind of result.
I told you I was feeling fast today.
Good job out there. You were chased down by a couple of youngsters, and they almost got you.
I've been training with them for a year now, so we're always neck and neck.
Good job out there, Will. It's always good to have you here. Will Newey.
All right, now we got our young juniors up there. Hudson Colleen, Gavin McPherson, Marcelo Vasquez Gonzalez, and Brandon Peoples Jr. Same race, we're shortening it up a little bit. We're gonna take it down to 6 laps. Hey, Cavender, when's the motor coming off? 2 to go? Motor's coming off with 2 to go for these juniors. After this, we're gonna get into our elimination races. Who's going to win the elimination race? Take your pick. All right, these riders. Owen at the back. At the back, that's Connor Hess. Didn't see Connor out there. Is that Connor Hess, as in Will Hess's kid? Is Will here? I don't know. All right. Here comes Cavender. He's off. Riders ready. Dale, watch behind you. All right, get it together, get it together. Get up there, Brandon. You got it all the way, Brandon. Get up there, Connor. So like I said a few times tonight, everything out here at the Lexus Velodrome is no charge for these young juniors. Go up and over, Cooper, up and over. All the way, chase him down. 4 to go, 4 to go. We'll see if they can get on the track this time. Hudson Colleen to the front. Gavin McPherson needs to get on that wheel. 3 to go. All the way, Brandon. Keep pedaling. Chase him down. Brandon and Connor chasing off the back. Motors coming off on this lap. We got 3 off the front, 2 chasing. Hudson Colleen on the front, and he's picking it up. Ken McPherson and Vasquez Gonzalez match that pace. Off the front, Hudson Colleen. Hudson Killeen rolling off the front. 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. All the way, all the way. McPherson and Killeen fighting it out. It's going to go. Killeen, McPherson, Vasquez Gonzalez, Hess, and Peoples Jr. Let's go. Make some noise for those kids. Come on, put your hands together. Everybody in here, make some noise for those juniors. And we want to thank our sponsors, Mead Lex of Lakeside, Mead Lex of Southfield, and Jermaine Lex of Ann Arbor.
We got a lot of fans out here for these Colleen kids. But we want to say props to everybody, all these kids out here racing tonight. Nice job out there, Hudson. Were you expecting that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like your confidence. You thought you had that nailed.
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you have for breakfast today?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Okay, that's the breakfast of champions in the Colleen family. Let's hear it for Hudson Colleen.
All right, next up, we're getting into our elimination races. The way this race works, we're going to let the riders roll off the line. When they roll off the line, if they're all together, it'll be 5 to go. It's going to be 5 to go. With 1 to go, you're going to hear a bell. When you hear the bell, that means we're pulling a rider out of the race. We're going to take the last place rider. Whoever's rear wheel is the last one to cross the line. The back of their rear wheel is the last one to cross the line. Will be pulled out and eliminated from the race. This is going to happen every other lap until we're down to our final 2 riders. When we get down to our final 2 riders, it'll be an all-out match sprint. They'll have 2 to go for a match sprint. Remember, riders, you cannot pass under if a rider in front of you is below the red line. You cannot go underneath them. Do not create a hole where there is not one. Make sure you shoulder check. And here's our head official and Kieran driver, Luke Cavender.
All right, racers. If you're all together when you come around, single bell to start the race. 5 laps till the first pull. No bell, no pull, down to 2 riders. 2 laps to go. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, and they're rolling. Remember, watch the back of the pack. That's where all the action is going to be at. Got 11 riders in this race, 11 riders in this race. Pulling every other lap. Mike Hartrick pushing right to the front. 5 to the first pole, riders. 5 laps to the first pole. At the back is Brian Blackwell. Blackwell's going to have to do a lot of work back there. Derek Savage likes to hang at the back, try to take riders out one at a time. This race is also known as Devil Takes the Hindmost. Remember, watch the back of the pack. Watch the back of the pack. Right now in the front, we got Jankowski. Brian Jankowski's in a pretty safe spot. The issue is you got to do all the extra work when you're up front there. 2 to go, 2 to go. We're going to be pulling on the next lap, or bell on the next lap, bell on the next lap, riders. Craig Battori to the front. Let's get a big old boo for Craig Battori. Let's see if he can win this one. I'm gonna pick Craig Battori for this one again. Let's see if I just shot myself in the foot. All right, riders, pulling on the next lap, pulling on the next lap. At the back is Blake Beto. Beto's got to push up and over. Derek Savage trapped in down low. Savage looking for a way out. Beto trying to push over the top, and it's going to be Savage. Derek Savage, you are eliminated. Derek Savage, you're out of the race, Derek. Derek Savage. All right, pulling on the next lap. Now down low, Mike Hartrick and Nick Lawton. Let's see if Beto can get up and over him again. Blake Beto winning that Kieran heat, trying to push over the top of Hartrick. Hartrick trapped in. Hartrick pushing. It's going to be Hartrick. Mike Hartrick. Mike Hartrick. You are eliminated. Mike Hartrick. As Martin Vecchio goes to the front. Beto trying to push up and over Piskowski. Piskowski looks back. Nick Lawton looking for a way out. Is Tim Bowe going to let him? Blake Beto got to push over Ben Piskowski. Let's see what happens here. Does Beto have another jump left in, but it's going to be Beto, Blake Beto. You are eliminated. Blake Beto out on that one. Now Ben Piskowski at the back, being trapped in down low by Brian Blackwell. Blackwell's got to go up and over. Ben Piskowski trying to push his way out. Piskowski down low. Blackwell in the purple at the back. It's going to be close, and it's going to be Blackwell. Brian Blackwell, you are eliminated. Brian Blackwell out on that one. Now Tim Bober at the back. Tim Bober, let's see what happens here. Trapped in down low is Brian Jankowski. Bober pushing over Ben Piskowski. Piskowski now trying to get over Lawton. Lawton picking up the pace. Tim Bober going. There's no space. It's going to be Ben Piskowski. Ben Piskowski. You are eliminated. Ben Piskowski. Now Tim Bober trying to push over Nick Lawton. He knows Nick has got to jump. Martin Vecchio going to be trapped in. Let's see. Vecchio checks his shoulder, sees Tim Bober. Up high goes Lawton. It's going to be close, and it's Martin Vecchio. You are eliminated. Martin Vecchio, you're out on this one. Nick Lawton down low. Let's see what happens here. Here goes Craig Vittori pushing up and over. Nick Lawton being pinned down by by Tim Bober. Bober sitting up. Tim Bober, looks like Tim Bober's taking a rest week. And it's Bober. Tim Bober, you are eliminated. Bober must be on a rest week. Go put those Novotech legs on, Tim. All right, we're down to four, Craig Vittori, don't let me down again. Let's go, Craig. I picked you to win. Craig Vittori. Whoa, he's pushing Jankowski out of the way, and it's going to be, oh, Lawton, Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton, you are eliminated. And we're down to 3 riders. Sam Young on the front. Jankowski doesn't look like Craig Vittori was pushing him around. Jankowski closing down that hole. Craig Vittori needs to push up and over. Let's go, Craig. Come on, Craig. Go. Oh, my gosh. Craig Vittori. Why did I pick you to win again? Craig Vittori, you're eliminated. I'm done. I'm done picking him. Now Sam Young on the front. 2 to go. Can Brian Jankowski overtake Sam Young? Here comes the bell. Jankowski trying to make a push. Sam Young accelerating. Jankowski, can he overtake him? All the way to the line, and the win's going to go to Sam Young. Let's get a big old boo for Craig Vittori. Picked you to race two races, Craig. Twice. All right. Saul Serrano watching from San Diego. What up, Saul?
Let's hear it for Craig Vittori. He did good in spite of what the announcer says. Yeah, Craig, no booze for you. Sam Young. Now I recognize you. Whoops. Is that part of your game plan?
Yeah.
To win that one?
Yeah. Get to the front, take it.
Get to the front and take it. You took it. Oh, we're leaking flowers all over the place here. Let me ask you a question. How long have you been racing out here, Sam?
It'll be a month in 3 days.
A month and 3 days, and how far he has come. We're going to see him later in the Madison. Good work out there. Thank you for a good ride.
Thank you.
All right, Sam Young with the win.
Sam Young taking the win. Brian Jankowski in second. And Craig Vittori with a disappointing third place. I love Craig Vittori. That's why I'm giving it such a hard time. All right, now we got our B field. We got a big group of B riders for this elimination. Make sure you got your numbers. You know your numbers, riders. Remember, you cannot pass under. Do not pass under if the rider in front of you is at the red line. Do not create a hole where there is not one. And make sure you're shoulder checking, racers. Make sure you're shoulder checking.
All right, riders. If you're all together when you come around, single bell to start the countdown. 5 laps to the first pole. No bell, no pull. Down to 2 riders, 2 laps to go. Just like John says, don't make a hole where there isn't one. Hold your line. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, here we go. "12 riders in this race, 12 riders in this race. Who's going to take the W? 5 laps to the first pole, 5 laps to the first pole. Make sure you go out to K-Dubs out front. Best food truck in the city, parked right out front of the Lexus Velodrome. Even if you're at home, you're watching these races, there's still time to hop in your car or hop on your bike. Get on down here and check out K-Dubs. Telling you, the Chicken Shawarma Bowl is awesome. She also has a chicken parm sandwich. It's so good. So good. All right, riders. Bell on the next lap. Bell on the next lap. Khalil Kariga at the back, along with Cesar Tolentino. Pulling on the next lap, riders. Pulling on the next lap. Austin Rossetti now in a dangerous spot. Austin looking for a spot. He thinks he's safe. They're trying to get up and over. Austin now up top, trying to push him at the line, and it's going to be, oh, Jordan Khalil Kariga, you are eliminated. Trying to play it from the back. Austin Rossetti moves in down low. Might be a dangerous spot. There's not much room to go when you're down low. Cesar Tolentino trying to get over the top. Cesar pushing up high. Can he get over Drew Laird? He's got the downhill. Drew Laird sitting up. It's going to be, oh, Cesar Tolentino. You are eliminated almost by a tire. Drew Laird staying in. Let's see what happens here. Rossetti again in that dangerous position. He needs to get out from the bottom. Rossetti tight on the wheel. Let's see if Drew Laird can get up with Sawyer Killeen. Sawyer Killeen trying to hold him off. 11 years old. Sawyer Killeen out of the pedals, or out of the saddle. Drew Laird pushing, and it's going to be, oh, Austin Rossetti. Austin, you are eliminated. Austin. As Sawyer makes a move up and over Ziggy. Drew Laird at the back. Eyes up, riders. Do not overlap wheels. Do not overlap wheels. It's going to be close, and it's going to be, oh, Ziggy, you are eliminated, Ziggy. Ziggy's first race out here. As Freckleton goes to the front, picks up the tempo. Gary Anger tight on his wheel. Drew Laird at the back. Now he's got to get up and over Sawyer Killeen. Killeen's quick, though. Sawyer Killeen checks his shoulder. He's trying to get over Jankowski. Jankowski trying to hold him off. Drew Laird, does he have enough time? Oh, he's not enough, and it's going to be Laird. Drew Laird, you are eliminated. Andrew Freckleton pulls through off the front. Dan Anger down low. Sawyer Killeen now needs to get up and over Yersick. Tom Yersick checks his shoulder, sees he's the only one. All the way to the line. Can Sawyer Killeen get up and over? Needs to push it now. Now's the time to go all the way to the line. It's going to be close. It's going to be, oh, down low, Jankowski. Everett Jankowski, you are eliminated. Yersick pushes over the top. They're 4 across on the front, 4 wide up front. Now Dan Anger was fighting it out. Sawyer Killeen looking for a spot to go. Killeen trying to push over the top. Dan Anger trapped in down low by Buckhav. Sawyer Killeen looking for a space to go. There's not much room, and it's going to be, oh, Sawyer Killeen, you are eliminated. No room for Killeen. Sawyer Killeen, 11 years old. All right, Tom Yersick at the back. Let's see if he can get up and over. Dan Anger checks his shoulder, sees he's at the back of the field. Anger looking for a way out. Gary, I don't know why I called him Dan. Gary Anger looking for a spot to go. Buckhav trying to hold him down. Trying to get over the top is Yersick. Yersick's trying to push it. Oh, not enough time. And it's Tom Yersick. Tom Yersick, you are eliminated. All right, riders pulling on the next lap. Eric Buckhalf checking his shoulder. Gary Anger now. Gary Anger trying to get all the way over the top. Freckleton down low. Freckleton won the first 2 races of the night. Gary Anger racing over the top. It's going to be close. And at the line, it's going to be, oh, Freckleton, Andrew Freckleton, you are eliminated. And we're down to 3, down to 3. Can Buckhalf get up and over Anger? Eric Buckhalf on the pedals, trying to fit in down low. Whoa, hold that line, riders. Gary Anger trying to hold him off. Buckhalf going up high. It's going to be close, and it's going to be Anger. Gary Anger, keep pedaling. Gary, ooh, he thought he could coast. Can't coast. Gary Anger, you're eliminated. No coasting. 2 to go, 2 to go. Eric Buckhalf trying to chase down Kevin McIntyre. McIntyre going off the front. He's going to kilo him all the way, all the way. 1 to go, 1 to go. Kevin McIntyre rolling off the front. Eric Buckhalf riding a great elimination race. No legs left at the end, and it's going to go to Kevin McIntyre. All right, Sea Riders up to the rail. Watch out for the bees coming off the track.
Kevin McIntyre. You're having a good day.
Yeah.
You ready for the Madison?
Yeah. I would like. Let's keep it moving so we can actually get to it. We want to do it.
All right, let's hear for Kevin McIntyre with another W. Nice work out there.
All right, now we have our Sea Riders up to the rail for their elimination race. Remember, riders, the rider in front of you is below the red line. You cannot go underneath them. Do not create a hole where there's not one. Make sure you're shoulder checking and hold your line. We've got Julian Jankowski, Tom DiGiulio, Kristen Keys, Ron Gaynor, Gerald Walker, Felix Porter, John Kosnak, Will Newey, and Holly Adejumo. Will Newey. Oh, I keep screaming. I thought every time I say you guys are going to yell, Will Newey. Will Newey. Yeah, there we go. All right.
All right, riders.
Somebody's paying attention.
If you guys are all together when you come around, single bell to start the countdown. No bell, no pull. When I say riders ready, Holly's going to roll. You guys wait till I say roll. Okay? Down to 2 riders, 2 laps to go. No bell, no pull. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, here we go. Get it together. Got to get it together before it starts. On the track. Let's go. Get it together. Easy on the front. Neutral start. We let all the riders get together. I don't know why Matt Perkins isn't out here racing. He's doing some 12-ounce curls down there. The real work. All right. 4 laps to the first pole. Holly Adejumo at the front. At the back, Felix Porter on the wheel of Will Newey. He said he's seen Will Newey put in work today. He knows he wants to follow that wheel. Porter out of Ann Arbor, I believe. Gerald Walker now rolling over the top. John Kosnak getting trapped in down low. 3 to go. That's 500 meters to the first pole. 500 meters to the first pole. Adejumo sitting on the front, pulling everybody around. Gonna hear the bell on the next lap. All right, riders, pulling on the next lap, pulling on the next lap. John Kosnek needs to get up and over. Halieta Jumo trying to get over Gaynor. Felix Porter trying to hold her down. Kosnak chasing on, going up high. Gaynor down low. Let's see if Gaynor can stay in this one. John Kosnak has to come way over. That's a lot of real estate to cover. He's got the downhill. It's going to be close, but it's going to be, John Kosnak, you are eliminated. Now Felix Porter trying to push her over the top of Kristen Keys. Keys trying to get over Gaynor. Gaynor down low in the orange jersey. Ron Gaynor on the wheel of Tom DiGiulio. Kristen Keys needs to push up and over Newey. Gaynor trapped in down low. Kristen Keys having to go up high. It's going to be close. Can Gaynor stay in? Keys going up high. Newey in the dangerous spot. It's going to be Gaynor. Ron Gaynor, you are eliminated, Ron Gaynor. Will Newey looking for a way out. Felix Porter. Hold your line, racers. Hold your line. Will Newey having to back off the pedals. He needs to get up and over Felix. Gerald Walker now making a push. Will Newey trying to push up high. Gerald Walker trapped in down low. Tom DiGiulio looking for a place to go. Felix Porter trying to stay away. Gerald Walker fighting to that wheel. It's going to be close. It's going to be Walker. Gerald Walker, you are eliminated, Gerald Walker. Will Newey rolling off the front with Tom DiGiulio. DiGiulio to the front of the pack. Let's see if Felix can stay in another round. Kristen Keys trying to get over Julian. Julian trying to hold off Halieta Jumo. Felix Porter pushing up high. Kristen Keys going up high as well. Felix trying to get there all the way to the line. Whoa, they're getting close. And it's going to be, Felix Porter, you are eliminated. Nice racing for Felix out there. Will Newey on the wheel of Tom DiGiulio. Now Etta Jumo and Kristen Keys are going to be fighting it out here. Let's see if Kristen Keys can get up and over Etta Jumo. Etta Jumo's out the front. Now she's in the draft. Julian Jankowski trying to hold her down. Kristen Keys trying to get over the top. Halieta Jumo fighting it out. Kristen Keys having to go up high. A lot of groove. All the way to the line's going to be close. It's going to be, Keys. Kristen Keys, you are eliminated. Nice racing for Kristen Keys. Tom DiGiulio still setting that tempo at the front. Now Halieta Jumo. Etta Jumo looking to push her way out. Let's see if Julian Jankowski gives her the room. Halieta Jumo pushing down low onto the wheel of Tom DiGiulio. Julian Jankowski's got to go up high. Will Newey trying to force her down low all the way to the line. And it's going to be, Halieta Jumo, you are eliminated. Jankowski with the big jump last second. Let's see if DiGiulio needs to react. All the way, Tom, up and over. Tom DiGiulio. Get him, Tom. Let's go, Tom. Up and over, Tom. Push it. Tom DiGiulio all the way to the line. Let's go, Tom. Fight it out. Whoa, look at that bike handling from Tom DiGiulio. And it's going to be Tom DiGiulio. You are eliminated. And we're down to 2 riders. Will Newey at the front. Julian Jankowski at the back. 2 to go. Julian Jankowski, can he get over the top of Will Newey? Will Newey, can he hold off the junior? This kid's got some legs on him, though. Newey checking back. Here comes the bell. 1 to go. Jankowski's out of the saddle. Up on the hip of Will Newey. Can Newey hold him off? Let's go. Make some noise for it. They're shoulder to shoulder. All the way, Julian Jankowski. Can he get Will Newey? And it's going to go to Will Newey. Yeah, make that kid work for it. Great race from Julian Jankowski. But winning them all tonight. Give it up for Will Newey. What a race, shoulder to shoulder through turns 3 and 4. Will Newey just had just enough left in the tank to finish it out. I don't know, Will. It sounds like might be getting bumped up to the B group. Problem with winning the races, you get pushed up to the next fast group. We got our final elimination race coming up with our juniors. Let's get Will Newey to the line.
3 for 3 were Will Newey. Nice work out there. They were hot on your tail.
Yeah, they were. Oh.
I think Julian Jankowski was like, he is chomping on the bit to pass you, but you held him off.
He loves sitting right behind me, doesn't he?
He's a smart little bike racer. He's going to get you one day.
Oh, he does at practice every time.
Oh, you save your good stuff for the race, right? Let's hear for Will Newey. His third win tonight. And also a nice guy.
Will Newey, proof that the louder the crowd is, the more chances you're going to win. I give the real win to Will Newey's pit crew over here, cheering him on. Give it up for Will Newey.
All right, last elimination of the night. Then we move into the Madisons. Juniors, it's 3 laps right from the line. Starts the countdown. No bell, no pull. Down to 2 riders, 2 laps to go. Riders ready? Roll. 3 laps to go to the first pull. 3 laps to go.
All right, here come our young juniors. Let's get it together. Hudson Killeen won the last 2 races. Can he do it again? Marcelo on the front. Brandon Peoples Jr. chasing at the back. All right, pulling to the next lap. Let's go, let's go, Brandon, all the way. Keep pedaling there, Brandon. It's going to be the rider off the back. Make some noise for Brandon. Come on, put your hands together. All the way to the line. And it's Brandon Peoples Jr. You are eliminated. Give it up for Brandon. You are eliminated, Brandon. All right. Good race, working hard out there. All right, bell lap. Killeen goes to the front. Hess chasing over. Marcelo trying to chase down that wheel. McPherson checking his shoulder. And it's going to be Marcelo Vasquez-Gonzalez. You are eliminated. Nice racing from Marcelo. Round of applause for Marcelo. Come on, let's go. Keep making some noise for these kids. You guys are all sitting down watching bike races. They're out there working hard. Make some noise for them. We're down to 3. Hess now trying to make a move over McPherson. McPherson checking back. Killeen checking back. They're 3 across. Look at this. They're going all the way. This is going to be a close one. Who's it going to be? Hess pushing it. And it's going to be, McPherson. Gavin McPherson. You are eliminated. Gavin McPherson. Connor Hess now. Can he get Hudson? Hudson Killeen. They got 2 to go. 2 to go. Bell on the next lap. Bell lap coming up. Cooper making his move. Whoa, they're shoulder to shoulder. Hudson Killeen ramping up the pace. Let's go, Cooper, all the way, all the way. Cooper, chase him down. Cooper says, I'm worn out, man. He goes, that was a lot. All the way to the finish line, strong finish. And the winner of our junior elimination race, Hudson Killeen.
All right, our Madison is coming up. 80
Madison
laps.
riders, you got 5 minutes to warm up. Got 5 minutes to warm up. Just watch out. I got to give an interview to Hudson. Let me give an interview to Hudson real quick. Stay on the apron just for a second. All right, Hudson, Colleen. Was that 3 for 3 today?
Yeah.
All right. I think Christine asked you this what did you have for breakfast today?
Oatmeal.
All right, and who are you going to give that rose to?
My mom.
That's a good answer. Because he probably made that oatmeal for you, right?
My dad did.
Oh, your dad did. All right. Give it up for Hudson Colleen, winning the elimination race. The futures of cycling right there.
Yeah, Hudson and all the Colleens and the Hess and the Vasquez and the Peoples. Nice racing by all of our kids out there tonight. You know that all the racing out here for the kids, it's free. They can come out. We'll teach them how to, if they don't know how to ride, we'll teach them how to ride. And if they want to learn how to race, we'll teach them how to race. And if they're really good, we'll take them out to the nationals. We've done that for all the years we've been here now, and it's a great program, gets kids into the field of cycling. And everybody's got to learn how to ride a bike, right? So that's why AAA generously is sponsoring our youth program out here, helping support our very industrious program. We have youth classes several days a week out here. All you have to do is sign up your child and we'll teach them how to ride a bike. In the summer, we've got several weeks of cycling camp. So check our website at Mad Track Cycling or LexusVelodrome.com and find out how you can get your child involved. We also want to thank our sponsors once again, Meade Lexus of Southfield, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. Also the Children's Foundation of Detroit and the Wellen Company of Savannah, Georgia. They've stepped up. We also have Clever Cycling, we want to say a special thanks to our board sponsors, Hollywood Racks, Sweet Bike Shop, Craig's Coffee. Sweet Bike Shop, by the way, you can meet the owner right down there. He's doing our bar, Seth Kleinglass. Thank you, Seth. Craig's Coffee, you've seen him racing all night long. Adams Sports Medicine, who provides all of our medical care out here. Thank you, Adams. Without you, we couldn't be here. CompuWare Computers, Iconic Tattoo and Piercing, the Downtown Ferndale Bike Shop, Clever Printing. I love gravel racing. I do love gravel. Clever Fox Cyclery and Factor Bikes. Also, Metro Times, and once again, the Wellen Company. All of those people help make this programming out here happening. The programming run by Mad Track Cycling, but the Lexus Velodrome is owned and operated by the Detroit Fitness Foundation, a 501c3 that you can go and donate. Just go to the Detroit Fitness Foundation, hit the donate button, and give us $1 million. We'd be so happy. But we'll take anything, 5, 10, 15, 20. It's a great thing that we have going out here in the 64,000 square foot dome at the corner of I-75 and Mack Avenue in the heart of Detroit. Besides bike racing, we've got disc golf, we've got roller skating, we've got fitness walking, we've got fitness walkers galore, we've got a full-fledged gym in here. Just come on down and check it out. You'd be amazed at the things you can do inside this big white dome. As we give our riders an opportunity to warm up, I think we're about ready to go. They're going to do an 80-lap Madison. The Madison is something, if you haven't seen it, you're going to love it. If you've seen it before, you know what you're in for. It's basically a relay race on bikes, but it's between two. The team is made up of two. They throw each other in and out of the bike race, all 80 laps. The team with the most points wins. We're going to get them organized right now. Special shout out to all of our officials out here. Luke Cavender, our chief referee. Glenn O'Connor keeping track of the points. Kevin Morrison watching in the background. He's normally up on the board. Michelle Potus. Mark Egri at the laps. Brandon Carbom on the bell. Amanda Gonzalez working the finish line camera. It takes a team out here to make this thing happen. That's why we're very happy to take your $1 million. All right, are we going to line them up and get this on the road or on the track? We've got 6 teams competing tonight. They're going to go 80 laps. They're going to have sprints at 61, 41, 21, and the final lap is going to be worth double points, the final sprint. Our teams tonight, they're lining up over on the home stretch. For Team Silver, that's Michael Hartrick. His partner over here on the back stretch, I think he's there, is Nick Lawton. You've seen him earlier. Next up, Team Orange. That's John Hughes, the announcer. His partner over here, the big guy, Brian Jankowski. Oh, Brian's over there. I got you guys mixed up. You look alike. I don't know. No, you don't. Brian Jankowski on the home stretch. John Hughes over here on the back stretch. Team Yellow. Team Yellow is Ben Peszkowski over there on the home stretch. His partner over here on the back stretch, Martin Vecchio. Team Pink is next. Team Pink. That's Sam Young over there. You saw him win the elimination, I do believe. His partner over here on the back stretch, Derek Savage. Team Purple. Over there on the home stretch, Brian Blackwell. His partner over here on the back stretch, Tim Bober. Hope you got something left, Tim. And last but not least, Team Black over there on the home stretch. That's Blake Beto, his partner. He's had plenty of beans today. Craig Vittori. And those are our Madison teams. Luke Cavender is going to give him some final instructions after he talks to Mr. Hess. All right, Luke, it's all yours.
All right, racers. This is your 80 lap, 8 Mile Madison. Bells are going to be at 61, 41, 21, and 1. There is double points on the final sprint. Riders on the backstretch, you must remain motionless until they complete their first lap. There'll be a single bell to take you out of control. The first few laps are neutral. Riders ready? Roll.
And there they go, 80 laps left in this bike race. You hear the rumble of the boards. You don't hear that anywhere else. You never see anything like this at most other tracks in the country. What's happening here in Detroit is unique, which is one of the reasons why USA Cycling has named us one of its centers of excellence. We're proud to have that title. We do cool stuff here. All brought to you by Bad Track Cycling as we have an exchange between Yellow. In goes Martin Vecchio, in goes John Hughes. As they all settle in, we're waiting for that bell that says they are out of control. Nobody can make a jam right now. Nobody can do anything special. Harter coming up his partner, Nick Lawton. In goes Lawton. Team Pink ready for an exchange. Sam Young up to Derek Savage. Team Purple next up. Tim Bober dropping down to Brian Blackwell for their exchange. And last but not least on making this first exchange of the race is Team Black, and they are now out of control. Craig Vittori dropping down to Blake Beto. A little bit high of an exchange there, but here we go. Craig Vittori going right to the front saying, okay, let's see if I can get some distance on the rest of them. Oh, that's Blake Beto. Sorry about that. No, that is Craig Vittori. Excuse me. There'll be a lot of moments like that. Tim Bober at the front right now, setting a pretty good pace. Right on him is Ben Peszkowski, followed by Craig Vittori. Mike Hartrick, exchange in the front for Purple. In goes Brian Blackwell, up and over, up and over. Ben Peszkowski does the drill, gets up and over as he comes up to his partner, Martin Vecchio. Nicely done. Brian Blackwell out in the front, high exchange for Team Orange. Hughes comes down to Jankowski. Team Silver making their exchange. Hughes goes up and over, and still at the front is Team Purple, but it's Brian Blackwell now. Brian Blackwell with Martin Vecchio in yellow. Blake Beto in black, Sam Young in pink, Nick Lawton in silver. Exchange now with Young and Savage. Savage in. Tim Bober getting ready for the throw in from his partner Brian Blackwell, and in the back in goes, oh, Craig Vittori. Tim Bober down on the drops now. And they've got 67 to go in the bike race. We're going to hear the bell at 61 to go, and that'll be the first shakedown to see who might win this thing. This whole race is based on points. So they might win the first sprint, but if they don't get points the rest of the night, they're out of it. High exchange by Team Pink. Whoa, a little dicey right there. In goes Sam Young for Team Pink. In comes Blake Beto for Team Black at the front. In goes Brian Blackwell for Team Purple. And Martin Vecchio now going in for Team Yellow, and things are getting heated out there. In comes Jan Hughes for Orange, and look at this. Martin Vecchio off and running right now. Martin Vecchio out to get those first place points with 64 to go. Blake Beto chasing him down. Sam Young in pursuit. Team Pink making an exchange now up to Derek. Oh, Team Pink misses stick. Derek stick. Vittori in now for Team Black, and at the front, Bespowski going in for Martin Vecchio. Ben Peszkowski leading it out. Craig Vittori in second. Sam Young in third. Vittori going up and over Peszkowski. And there'll be an exchange for Team Pink. Right now as Vittori tries to hold on to that first place position, it's going to be Team Black, Team Yellow, Team Pink, Team Purple, Team Orange, and Team Silver. Whoa, heads up and over. They're all over the place right now. Vecchio looking around, he pulls up, Vittori takes over. Savage now, oh, heads up. Shoulder check, riders, you know better than that. A little scariness for all of us up here. All right, Brian Blackwell setting the pace at the front now. As they settle in for a couple of laps here. At the front, in goes Tim Bober. We got an exchange for Team Yellow. In goes Peszkowski. Team Silver looking for his partner, Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton coming up strong as high exchange for Team Silver. In goes Mike Hartrick. Jankowski dropping in. All right, right now, Team Black has got 5. Team Yellow. Black has got 5. Yellow has got 3. Pink has got 2. Purple's got 1. Orange has got, orange and silver need some points. So pick your favorites and cheer them on. This thing is going fast. 53 to go. They're all over the place. High exchange for Team Silver. Oh, man. Craig Vittori all over that track. Holy smokes. In goes Team Orange, John Hughes, and at the front, pushing it hard, Martin Vecchio. Right behind him, Craig Vittori. Savage coming up to his partner, Sam Young, right now. Blake Beto getting ready for the throw-in from Vittori. Martin Vecchio going up and over. Team Purple's going to have a high exchange here. Brian Blackwell throws in Bober. And at the front of the field, Ben Peszkowski in for Martin Vecchio. Pink going up high, but not over. High exchange for Team Orange coming up, not too high. Drops right in there. Brian Jankowski. In he goes. And still at the front, Team Yellow. It's getting intense out there. Sam Young driving it now. Picking up the pace. Jankowski sitting right on his wheel. Young coming up to Savage for the throw-in, and in goes Savage. Jankowski going up, but not over. Oh, heads up. Holy smokes. Don't overlap riders, Wheels. You know that. Don't overlap Wheels, riders. I got that backwards. All right, in goes Vecchio for Yellow. Blackwell for Purple. Hughes for Orange. And on the track, it's Savage. And look at this, John Hughes taking a flyer off the front. Who's he taking with him? Craig Vittori. John Hughes working to get some distance on the rest of the field. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hughes getting away from Team Black, but now we got Blake Beto on the job for Team Black, and Hughes is trying to keep some distance on Team Black, who is currently in the lead with 5 points. Hughes coming up to his partner, Brian Jankowski. Coming in hot, Brian. Brian Jankowski now with the throw in from Hughes. Can he stay away from Beto or at least stay in front of him? It's 43 to go. They're going to hear a bell at 41. And Jankowski's trying to stay away from it, but now in goes Craig Vittori. Craig Vittori, who's got quite a sprint on him with 42 to go. And it's Jankowski at the front. Vittori in second place. Can Jankowski hold off Vittori? John Hughes has now got to come in for the throw-in from Jankowski. Can he stay ahead of Vittori? It looks like Vittori's going to go up and over. Vittori up and over. So it's going to be black, orange, purple, yellow, silver, pink. And that keeps Team Black in the lead, with Team Orange fighting to get into second place there. We'll have the result in just a second on how those numbers add up and for who. So we got 3 teams together, and here comes purple trying to get right on them. Silver and pink gapped off a little bit. I don't think that'll be for too long. They settle in a bit with 37 to go in the bike race. 37 to go. Let's hear it for these racers. They're doing a great job out there. They're doing it for you all. All right, we got a little bit of, whoa, heads up. Jankowski coming down on Bober. You got to be on the track to claim the lane. Jankowski settling in the pace a bit. Bober in second right now, but Vittori in third for Team Black. Team Pink in fourth. In the front, Hughes goes in for Jankowski. 33 to go, and the score is now: Black's got 10, yellow's got 4, purple and orange each have 3, pink has 2. Silver needs to get some points. So once again, black with 10, yellow with 4, purple and orange each with 3, pink with 2, silver needs some. Brian Blackwell and Craig Vittori floating up to the top, letting Derek Savage take a turn at the front now. In goes Peszkowski for yellow. In comes Jankowski for orange. Silver about to make their exchange. Mike Hartrick coming down to Nick Lawton. These guys are the best Madison racers in the world right here, doing a fantastic job at I-75 and Mack Avenue under the big white dome in the heart of Detroit. Yeah, we've got the Lions. Yeah, we've got the Red Wings. Yeah, we got the Pistons. Yeah, we got the Tigers. And we also have fantastic bike racers. So if you like it, share it. Tell your friends. Bring them on down. It's cool. Whoa, a lot of congestion. As Team Yellow makes their exchange, Team Orange makes their exchange, and Sam Young taking a flyer off the front. Anybody chasing him down? There goes Blake Beto with Tim Bober. Sam Young has got the stuff to stay away. You don't want him to get too far away. Beto trying hard to reel him in. There goes Derek Savage now at the front of the field. Gets a really great throw in by Sam Young. Beto, Bober, Hughes. In goes Blackwell. In goes Vittori. Stick. Oh, Jankowski now going in for Hughes. As they try to reel in Team Pink out there. High they go. Up and over. Vittori now. Oh, Team Pink has got an exchange going on right now, but it's Vittori at the lead now, picking up the pace. Jankowski trying to chase him down. Having to go up and over. In comes Martin Vecchio for Team Yellow. John Hughes getting ready for the exchange from Team Orange. And meanwhile, here comes Martin Vecchio. Martin Vecchio's got it fired up with 21 to go. He knows the bell is happening. Look at Martin Vecchio go. He's out deep, digging deep. He wants to come across that finish line first. John Hughes chasing him down. is going to be Team Yellow, Martin Vecchio, John Hughes for orange, black, pink, purple, silver. What a nice sprint. What a great move by Martin Vecchio to pick up some first place points for his team. Team Orange making a high exchange there. In goes Jankowski. Peszkowski and Jankowski all at once. I almost can't say it. Vittori for Team Black. Getting onto that wheel. We've got only 18 laps to go. 18 laps to go left in this bike race. Holy cow. Okay, Team Black still in the lead with 12 to go. Yellow has got 9. Orange has got 6. Purple's got 3. Pink has got 3. Silver still needs some points. Remember, the final sprint is worth double points, so it's still anybody's bike race out there. Derek Savage taking the lead right now, coming up to his partner, Sam Young. Young, as he said, has been only riding out here about a month now, doing a fantastic job. So it's Young, Bober for purple, Vecchio for yellow, Vittori for black, Hughes for orange, Lawton for silver. Nick Lawton is very good at being the spoiler in these bike races. He can come out of the back of the pack to win the final sprint. Has done it a few times. Much to everybody's chagrin and delight. So at the front, Team Purple does their exchange. Brian Blackwell in for purple. Derek Savage going in for pink. As they reorganize now, Savage takes the lead. This is shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip racing. Team Black making their exchange. In goes Beto for black, or Vittori for black. Peszkowski in for yellow. And there's 9 to go in the bike race, 9 to go in the bike race. Less than a mile to go. John Hughes dropping down for the throw in from Jankowski. 8 when they cross the line. Hughes trying to fire it up. Nobody taking a lap in this bike race. Hughes goes up. Vittori goes to the front, getting ready for his exchange with Blake Beto. And here he comes, making his move. It's Nick Lawton now from the back of the field. Nick Lawton trying to ride away with the final sprint of the bike race. And keep your eye on him because he can do it. Nick Lawton making a great move out there. Blake Beto trying to chase him down, and now Martin Vecchio digging deep. Nick Lawton throwing in his partner, Mike Hartrick. Can Hartrick keep up the pace here? Martin Vecchio chasing down Mike Hartrick. Brian Jankowski going after Martin Vecchio. Mike Hartrick trying to stay out in front, but look at this. Team Yellow coming on strong. In goes Ben Peszkowski for Team Yellow. Jankowski pushing it through up to John Hughes. And Mike Hartrick is trying to keep the distance that Lawton got. Will he get to Lawton in time for the final sprint? There's 2 to go. And if it's up to Nick Lawton, Team Silver may just win this final sprint of the bike race. In goes Nick Lawton, and the bell is about to ring. Nick Lawton, is he going to hold on for the run? But here comes Martin Vecchio. Martin Vecchio giving it all for the last final meters of this race. And it's going to be Nick Lawton, Martin Vecchio, John Hughes, Greg Vittori, Derek Savage. What a great race. Let's hear it for all of those riders. But let's especially hear it for Nick Lawton. Holy smokes. We said they needed some points and they got them. I don't know what that will put them into. We're going to have the officials add up that score in just about a minute. Great racing out there. Once again, let's hear it for all these racers. Yikes. Oh, wow.
Oh, give it up for Team Yellow!
Oh!
Coming back for the win.
What a way to win it by 1 point. Team Yellow, Martin Vecchio and Ben Peszkowski.
Even though they didn't win the final sprint, they still had enough points.
Team Black with 14, Orange with 10, and Silver with 10. But Silver will come in third because they finished first and ahead of Orange in the final sprint.
If Black is. All right, give it up for Martin Vecchio and Ben Peszkowski. So, what was your strategy going into that race?
Absolutely no strategy. Decided the best course of action was to focus on not messing up. If you mess up into Madison, it can cost you very dear. You make a small mistake and it can cost you a lot. So we just tried to make sure we were toward the front and not making mistakes.
And that's the way to ride on Madison. Ben, is this your first Madison win?
No, it's not. I won last year.
Right. Well, we do a lot of Madison, so I don't remember everything. But anyways, give it up for Ben Peszkowski and Martin Vecchio, winners of your Semi-Pro A Madison.
We'll see them on the podium in a little bit. Great job out there. What a finish. Nick Lawton. Let's hear it for Nick Lawton. Way to show his stuff out there. And now we're going to have the second to the last race of the evening. It will be a 6-mile Madison. And our teams are an interesting mix of juniors and not juniors. So right over there for Team Red, that's Sawyer Colleen. You've been hearing that name all night. His partner over here, Everett Jankowski. That name too. For Team Yellow, it's Holly Adejumo. This is going to be her first Madison. Her partner, Drew Laird. For Team Green, over there on the home stretch with that orange helmet on, that's Julian Jankowski. His partner over here on the backstretch, Eric Buckhav. And last but not least, Team Blue, Andrew Freckleton over there on the home stretch, and his partner over here on the backstretch, Kevin McIntyre. So they're going to have 60 laps.
All right. 60-lap race. Bell at 41, 21, and 1. No double points on the final sprint. Team Blue, are you listening up? Since Dale messed up on the pairings, you guys are down 2 laps. You have to make up 2 laps. Don't look confused, Kevin. That means you're down 2 laps. That means you have to ride an extra 2 laps than everybody else. Let's see how this goes. All right, riders. Bells again at 41, 21, and 1. No double points on the final sprint. I'm trying to make this race a little bit more interesting, even though it's going to be all over the place. Riders in the backstretch, you must remain motionless until they finish their first lap. Riders ready? Roll.
They're Sawyer Colleen in the red, Holly Adejumo in the yellow, Julian Jankowski in the green, and Andrew Freckleton in the blue. We'll talk about pairings for a minute. It's sometimes difficult to know who's going to be good with who and how the race will be fairest and most even. And then you have people that want to ride together. So it's not a slam dunk every time. Julian Jankowski about to have his first throw-in with Eric Buckhav. Eric Jankowski Everett Jankowski getting thrown in by Sawyer Colleen. They take it nice and easy. the big guys out there, Freckleton and McIntyre, they've got to gain back 20 points. Is that right? No, they just got to gain back 2 laps. How's that scoring going to go? And they're out of control. So at the front, Kevin McIntyre going in for Team Blue. Remember, Team Blue has got to get back 2 laps to be on even mileage with the rest of the racers. So Kevin McIntyre is going after it, but Everett Jankowski said, well, if you don't get those 2 laps, that means that I can still beat you. So there goes Sawyer Colleen after Kevin McIntyre. Sawyer Colleen digging deep to get onto the wheel of Kevin McIntyre. Kevin McIntyre coming up to his partner, Andrew Freckleton, for the throw-in. Andrew Freckleton coming down low now for the throw-in. Up and over Sawyer, up and over. In goes Freckleton with Sawyer Colleen still on the tail, looking for his partner, Everett Jankowski. Everett Jankowski needs to drop down low, coming hot, Everett, coming hot. All right. Get up on the track, Eric. Eric Buckhav ready for the throw-in from Julian Jankowski. And Holly Adejumo pulls up. Come on, put some pressure into it, Eric. You can go, go, go. Meanwhile, Team Blue is trying to get back the 2 laps they were docked with when the race started. I think they were surprised. Up and over. McIntyre trying to get back his laps here. He's got to overtake Red and all 3 of them. Meanwhile, Drew Laird is chasing down Eric Buckhav. McIntyre looking to see who's behind him. Luke, you're pointing to the same. Okay, first on the track is this red team. Sawyer Colleen and Everett Jankowski are first on the track. They're going to hear a bell at 41. So Freckleton and McIntyre just working to get back the 2 laps they were docked with at the get-go. Holly Adejumo passes on the throw-in, and Drew Laird goes for an extra lap there. Julian Jankowski doing the work for Team Green right now. Everett Jankowski on his wheel. Whoa, heads up, guys. Stay on the wheel. Don't come out of your lane. Stick. Okay, in the front, Eric Buckhav getting ready for the throw-in from Julian Jankowski. And Team Blue is doing the work to get ahead of the rest of the field. So 43 to go. It's going to be 42 to go. You're going to hear a bell next time around. And Kevin McIntyre and Andrew Freckleton have just about gotten one of their laps back. Holly Adejumo waiting for the throw-in from Drew Laird. Look at this, Sawyer Colleen trying to stay away from up and over, Sawyer. Good job, buddy. Trying to stay away from Team Blue. Team Blue trying to get their first place, and it's going to be green, red, heads up, stick. So Team Blue has got one of its 2 laps back. That was a last-minute announcement by our chief referee, Luke Cavender, and because he's a chief referee, he can do that. Everett Jankowski ready for the throw-in from Sawyer Colleen. So Team Red and Team Blue, Team Red giving Team Blue a run for the money. Freckleton throws in McIntyre, but remember, they still got one more lap to get before they can start earning any points. All right, and look at this. Team Blue going for yet another lap. They got to do it. We got one more race after this, unknown distance. Up, Freckleton waving on Kevin McIntyre saying, you go do it, I'm resting up. I got work ahead of me. Kevin McIntyre working hard to get his lap back. So Team Red has got 12. Red has got 12, blue has got 5, green has got 3, yellow's got 1. Team Red did gain a lap on the other rider, on the rest of the field, on green and yellow. And it just changed again because Team Blue got a lap back. So blue has got 15, they're leading it now. Red has got 12, green has got 3, yellow's got 1. Don't worry, if you're confused, so am I. All I know is that blue's got to get another lap. Andrew Freckleton down on the drops now, determined to go after Team Red. Team Red is that's the team he's got to get. And look at these two young guys, Everett Jankowski and Sawyer Colleen, trying to stay away from Team Blue. Freckleton setting the pace right now. Chasing him down, Julian Jankowski. Julian Jankowski looking around to see where everybody else is at. Team Green currently in third place with 3 points. McIntyre gets a throw in from Freckleton. Eric Buckhav is on the what's happening here? Eric, get up. What are you doing? So, look at this. Sawyer Colleen, they're working hard to get some points out there. They're going to have a bell at 21. Team Red currently in second place with 12 points. If they can contain Team Blue, they could hold on to it. They could still win the bike race. Sawyer Colleen's got his head down doing the work right now. So the race is between Team Blue and Team Red. Everybody else is still racing hard, no doubt about it, but Team Blue and Team Red are those contending. Team Blue trying to get that final lap on Team Red. Everett Jankowski, got to keep it going. In comes Julian Jankowski. Let's see if these Jankowskis work together to stay away from Andrew Freckleton. Andrew Freckleton in pursuit now, trying to get it. Everett Jankowski working hard to stay away from Team Blue. Kevin McIntyre now coming in for the drop-in from Freckleton. I'm getting their names mixed up. I'm just going to call them Kevin and Andrew. 21, they're going to hear a bell.
Joey.
When? For who? That's for Team Blue? So per our official, Team Blue gets the first place points. Nope, I'm wrong. Look at Team Red go. Let's hear it for Team Red. They're trying to stay away from Kevin McIntyre and Andrew Freckleton. Can they do it for another 18 laps? That's the question. All right, Team Red is holding on to the lead with 25 points. Team Blue has got 20. If they overtake them, that's going to pop them up into first. Green's got 5, yellow's got 2. And now look at this, Andrew Freckleton. They have gained back their 2 laps. I do believe that will go into the blue column. But Everett Jankowski and Sawyer Colleen gave those older riders a good run for their money. So Team Blue moves into the lead with 30 points, but we still have double points on that last lap. And Everett Jankowski and Sawyer Colleen, no double points. Okay. All right, I'm just getting information as it's coming through here. So no double points. So I don't know. Sawyer Colleen is inspired now with 13 to go. I think he's saying, maybe I can take a lap on these guys. Team Blue working hard all through the bike race to gain back the 2 laps they were docked with at the onset by Chief Referee Luke Cavender. Sawyer Colleen sticking tight on the wheel of Kevin McIntyre, but McIntyre pulls up. All right, McIntyre getting up to his partner, Andrew Freckleton. And Sawyer Colleen still riding tight on the wheel. These kids know how to race a bike race. They know how to sit on a wheel. Everett Jankowski's got to come in hot right now for the throw-in from his partner, Sawyer Colleen. There's not many kids in the country that know how to do a Madison. Okay, yellow, drop down. Up and over, Team Blue and Team Red. Freckleton pulls up. Everett Jankowski takes over. Everett Jankowski trying to get away from Andrew Freckleton. Can he do it? With 7 laps to go in the bike race, 7 laps to go in the bike race. Team Blue leading it with 30. Red's got 25. Green's got 5. Oh, a tight exchange for Team Red now. Kevin McIntyre knowing to go up and over. You're never allowed to go between 2 jerseys of the same color. Look at Sawyer Colleen chasing down Kevin McIntyre. Not going to let him get away. In comes Drew Laird. Drew Laird now in pursuit of those 2 up ahead. Drew Laird going strong down at the bottom. Trying to get away, get some points in this final sprint of the bike race with 4 to go in the bike race. Only 4 to go. Let's hear it for all these racers. They're doing a great job out there, working super hard. Sawyer Colleen trying to ride away with it. Drew Laird trying to keep pace. Don't overlap wheels right now. Everett Jankowski got to come in hot. Everett Jankowski coming in hot. In goes Everett Jankowski for the final throw-in of his bike race. Everett Jankowski racing hard to get the last sprint. Look at this kid go. Let's hear it from him. And here comes Andrew Freckleton. Can he hold on to it for another lap? Everett Jankowski trying to hold the distance on Andrew Freckleton. Let's hear it for him. Come on, Everett. Come on, Andrew. Look at this young man. He wants to get this final sprint, and it's going to go to Jankowski, then Freckleton. Team Green and Team Yellow. Holy smokes, that was a crazy bike race. Team Blue wins it with 43 points. Team Red with 40 points. Oh man, 3 points, and they would have had it. What a great job. Team Green is in 3rd. Team Yellow is in 4th. John Hughes, are you going to call the unknown distance from down there? Our next and final race of the night is unknown distance for those who didn't race the Madison. All right, we're going to get Team Blue up to the line. Andrew Freckleton and Kevin McIntyre, they got thrown a loop right before they went out there, and they did a great job under pressure.
All right, let's get Kevin McIntyre and Andrew Freckleton into the start line. I mean, Kevin, you won so many races today, did you forget you had to talk to me? So, when I pulled that surprise on you guys, making it a little bit more interesting, what was your thoughts?
Turn it into a drill.
There you go. And Andrew, is this your first Madison win?
First Madison win.
Hey, 1 for 1. You can't be better than that. All right, give it up for Team Blue, coming back from minus 20 points to start the race, beating up on an 11-year-old. Good job, you guys.
I got to give a huge shout out to Sawyer and Everett because those kids are fast. And if you think they're fast now, just wait a couple of years. They're going to be even faster.
There you go. Sorry, I forgot. An 11-year-old and a 14-year-old. Good job, you grown men. Get off the track. Give it up for Team Blue. Andrew Freckleton and Kevin McIntyre.
Good work, Team Blue. Yeah, give it up for them. Woohoo! 3 for 3. John, are you calling it from down there?
All right, riders, this is the unknown distance race. What does that mean? It means no one knows the distance except for Luke Cavender. He is in charge of this race, more so than he's been in charge of every other race tonight. So we're gonna let the riders roll off. It's gonna be a minimum of 10 laps, so it's at least 10 laps, a maximum of 1,000,000 laps, no more than 1,000,000 laps. There's gonna be 2 bells. First bell is going to ring. It's going to mean 2 to go. Then on the next lap will be the final lap. The second bell will be for 1 to go. Do we have 2 different bells? Where's the other bell? So this bell will indicate 2 to go. Car bomb, I'm going to hit that bell. That bell is final lap.
So let's see who can figure out how many laps are in my brain. Minimum of 10 laps, maximum of 30 laps. I might get somebody from the crowd that only them and I will know the laps. Riders ready? Roll. Instead of races counting down the laps, this race counts up.
All right, Will Newey on the front. Let's hear it for Will Newey. Where's Will Newey's cheering section at over there? Is he going to just sit on the front? Tom Yersick now picking it up. Chasing down Ziggy. Ziggy on the pedals. We got 2 rolling off the front, 2 rolling off the front. Yersick and Ziggy off the front. All right, they got a nice gap there. Cesar Tolentino now leading the chase. Austin Rossetti following through. 2 riders off the front. 5 laps into it. Hold that line, hold that line. Rossetti now on the pedals. Gary Anger there, so is Jordan Khalil Kariga. No real benefit in lapping the field. I don't know if it, to be honest, you should just not lap the field because all it does is just restarts your race. It's kind of pointless. So don't lap the field, riders. Lapping the field is actually a negative. Well, I guess that is the field now, so.
All right, I got a little assistance from the crowd. I picked the right guy because his last name is Lapp. And his first name's Doug. So, Doug and I hope he didn't share the information to anybody, because then that would not be good. So Doug Lapp and I are the only ones that know how long this race is going to go. All right, the bell could ring at any moment. Who's it going to be? We got 5 off the front. I'm going to give the mic back to John so he can yell at you guys. John.
All right. Our leaders, Gary Anger on the front. They're 12 laps into it, 12 into it. Khalil Kariga to the front now. Gary to the front. We got two Canadians in this lead group. Gary Anger leading them out, 13, waiting for that bell, waiting for that first bell from Luke Cavender. Anger setting that tempo, Khalil Kariga in second, Ziggy in third. Yurcik on his hip. Austin Rossetti sitting at the back end of the draft. Here goes Yurcik making a move over the top. Yurcik doesn't want to risk it now. Ziggy going with him. We got 2 rolling off the front. Can Anger match that tempo? Gary Anger now out of the saddle. Rossetti trying to get on the wheel of Khalil Kariga. Khalil Kariga sitting on the pedals, 15 laps into the race, 15 into the race. Yurcik pulls up, Ziggy back to the front. When's the bell going to ring? When's the bell going to ring? First bell for 2 to go. First bell's going to be for 2 to go. Ziggy pulls up, Gary back to the front. All right, 2 to go, riders, 2 to go, 2 to go. Here comes the final lap. Lapped riders, hold your line. Hold your line, lapped riders. Khalil Kariga off the front. Khalil Kariga making a move. Hold your line, riders. Whoa, Austin Rossetti going over the top. Khalil Kariga trying to hold him off. Gary Anger in second, and it's going to go. Khalil Kariga, Anger, Rossetti, Yurcik, Ziggy. All right, what a great night of racing. Nice way to keep it real sketchy at the end, just how I like it. The more chaos, the better. That's track racing for you. The more chaos, the better. All right, riders, make sure you hit up K-Dubs. She's about to be doing last call for food out front. The bar's still open. We're going to do podiums. We're back in 2 weeks for Saturday Night Rumble number 82. Then a week after that for the Lexus Velodrome Accelerator Race 2-day. That'll be races Friday and Saturday. Shout out to all of our riders. Let me get Jordan Khalil Kariga to the line. All right, Jordan Khalil Kariga, here you go. So, did Luke tell you how many laps for the first bell?
No.
No, you didn't know. When you made that move, you opened up that gap early, and there's all that traffic. How'd you know to go over or under?
The rules.
The rule? All right, follow the rules. Not too bad. This year, going up to the 15, 16-year-old category, what are you going to do this year to get? You planning on going to national championships?
Yeah.
So what kind of training you planning on doing?
A lot of sprint training and endurance training.
All right, well, I expect you to work hard out there. All right, congratulations. Nice racing tonight.
Thank you.
Jordan Khalil Kariga, put your hands together. Winning the final race of the night. We need any rider that finished top 3 in any of the races tonight. Top 3 over to the podiums. Madison's will get all of our Madison teams. All right. All right, riders, let's do these podiums. Let's get them underway. All right. All right, first off, we're going to do all of our Kierans. Semi-Pro C, Kieran, group number 2, coming in third place, Felix Porter. Second place, Julian Jankowski. And the winner of the Kieran Semi-Pro C, group number 2, Saturday Night Rumble number 81, Will Newey. Hands up. Come on, Newey. Let's go. Hands up all the way. Yeah, there you go. All right, now get off of there. Move it. Semi-Pro B, Kieran, group number 1. In third place, Sawyer Colleen. Second place, Austin Rossetti. And taking the win, Kevin McIntyre. All right. Semi-Pro A, Kieran, group number 2. Coming in third place, Brian Blackwell. Second place, Ben Piskowski. And the winner of Semi-Pro A, Kieran, group number 2, Saturday Night Rumble number 81, Blake Beto. Put the whiskey down, Blake. Up to the podium. All right, round of applause. Look at that podium. All right, now get off of there. Semi-Pro A, Kieran, group number 1. Coming in third place, Sam Young. Second place, Martin Vecchio. And the winner for Saturday Rumble number 81, Nick Lawton. All right, we need our semi-pro, Kieran Group 2. In third place, Tom Yursick. Second place, Gary Anger. And getting the win, Andrew Freckleton. Semi-pro, Kieran Group 1, Semi-Pro C, Kieran Group 1. Coming in third place, Kristen Keys. Second place, John Kosnak. And the winner of Saturday Rumble number 81, Gerald Walker. Make some noise for Gerald. Let's go. Round of applause. All right, and our youth Kieran. Coming in fifth place, is he still here? Brandon Peoples. Is Brandon here? I think he went home. Fourth place, Cooper Hess. Third place, Marcelo Vasquez Gonzalez. In second place, Gavin McPherson. And the winner of the youth Kieran, Hudson Killeen. Round of applause for all of our Kieran racers. Brandon, there you go. All right, hands up. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now let's do our chase races. For our youth 1 mile chase race. Coming in 6th, Cooper Hess. In 5th place. This kid didn't even race. Sorry, 4th place, Brandon Peoples Jr. 3rd place, Gavin McPherson. 2nd place, Marcelo Vasquez Gonzalez. And taking the win in our young junior Saturday Rumble number 81 chase race, Hudson Killeen. Get up there, Brandon. A little bit closer. Get all the way in. All right, all you juniors on the podiums. Let's go. Cooper, hop up. No, not you. Oh, whatever. All right. Semi-Pro C, 2 mile chase race. Coming in 3rd place, Felix Porter. 2nd place, Julian Jankowski. And taking the win, Will Newey. All right, Semi-Pro B, 2 mile chase race. Coming in 3rd place, Tom Yursek. 2nd place, Kevin McIntyre. And the winner of the 2 mile chase race, Andrew Freckleton. All right, in our Semi-Pro A 3 mile chase race, 3rd place, Martin Vecchio. 2nd place, Brian Jankowski. And the winner of the chase race in our A group, Tim Slice, Tim Bober. All right, now we'll do our elimination races. Semi-Pro C elimination race. 3rd place, Tom DiGiulio. Is Tom still here? You better not miss your podium, Tom. Bummer for Tom. In 2nd place, Julian Jankowski. And the winner, back again, might as well stay there, Will Newey. All right. Now, before we do that, well, whatever. Semi-Pro B elimination race. Coming in 3rd place, Gary Anger. 2nd place, Mr. Thursday Night himself, Eric Buckhave. And taking the win, Kevin McIntyre. And our Semi-Pro A elimination race. Coming in 3rd place, super disappointing for me, Craig Battori. Expected so much more out of him. A boo is acceptable for Craig Battori. He also chopped my wheel in that Madison. I'd like to file a relegation. I'd like to file a protest against Craig Battori. Sprint number 2, he chopped my wheel. 2nd place, Brian Jankowski. And the winner of our Semi-Pro A elimination race, Saturday Rumble number 81, Sam Young. All right, we're going to do the unknown distance race. Unknown distance race, third place, Austin Rossetti. Second place, Gary Anger. And the winner, Jordan Khalil Kariga. All right, and now we'll do our Madison podiums. For the semi-pro B race. Coming in fourth place, Team Yellow. Third place with 7 points, Team Green. So Yellow, Drew Laird and Hollyetta Jumo. Third place, Team Green, Eric Buckheaven, Julian Jankowski. With 40 points, winning the final sprint, but taking second place, Team Red, Sawyer Colleen and Everett Jankowski. And the winners with 43 points, Team Blue, Kevin McIntyre and Andrew Freckleton. Round of applause for these semi-pro B Saturday Rumble racers. Still want to file a protest against Team Black. Whoa, what's going on with these points? I don't believe this. All right, for our pro 8 Mile Madison. How do they get 11 points? They should only have 10, but they beat us in the sprint, but whatever.
These are correct. Purple's in sixth. Yeah, 'cause they tied on points.
Yeah, but we just gave them an extra point.
No, well, it's just to put the order in. You guys tied on points, but they beat you in the final.
Craig, chop my weed. All right. The unofficial results. In our semi-pro A 8 Mile Madison, with 3 points coming in sixth, Team Purple, Tim Bober and Brian Blackwell. In fifth with 4 points, Team Pink, Sam Young and Derek Savage. In fourth place with 10 points, John Hughes and Brian Jankowski, Team Orange. We got Rob. Where'd he go over here? No hats, Tim. Coming in third place with the big move at the end, Team Silver, Mike Hartrick and Nick Lawton. In second place with 14 points unofficially, Team Black, Craig Battori and Blake Beto. And the winner of Saturday Night Rumble number 81, Semi-Pro A, Pro 8 Mile Madison with 15 points. Give it up for Team Yellow, Ben Piskowski and Martin Vecchio. Round of applause for all these racers. All right, now we need Will Newey and his whole crowd over to the podium to get a picture. Will Newey and the whole crowd over to the podium. Let's go. Up on the first place podium. Get over there, Will. Get your whole fan crowd over there. All right, 1 second. Sorry. All right, Will Newey, then we got to do the youth elimination. Somebody get a photo of this whole crew.
Do we even have it? Is that when it didn't?
One kid made the podium.
Is that when it didn't? Known distance. Who knows what it was? Do you know what it is?
All right. We got one more podium here. We have our youth elimination. Just looking for the results here. Is it this right here?
Yes. Oh, that is it. This is it.
Here we go, youth elimination. In third place, Gavin McPherson. Second place, Cooper Hess. And the winner, Saturday Rumble, number 81, youth elimination, Hudson Killeen. All right, we're back in February 8th for Saturday Rumble number 82, and then February 20th for the Accelerator race. Thanks for coming out. This is Alexis Velodrome. Bar's still open. You can buy your announcer as many drinks as I can down. Let's go, baby. Have a great night. Any drink you want to get for the head official, Luke Cavender, can be transferred to me. Have a great night.